Hello and welcome to the Gen 4 series. We are here at Chicagoland for this one, here on Monday night. We are getting ready for a large field in this one as well. We've got 30 cars here in a single split. I guess it must have just barely missed the threshold for splitting because absolutely massive field. And I don't know what that's going to mean for the race, but I guess we're about to find out here in just a little bit. We are the number one car still, unfortunately, as we are 5,400 iRating or so, and we've got all the way down to 500 in this field. So huge disparity. Going to be very interesting to see how this goes. I don't think we can quite meet the all-time optimal lap. Doesn't seem like the track conditions quite allow it currently. But I was getting kind of close in practice. So we'll see what we can do here in the race session. It's the high line where you want to be, it seems like, which I'm a big fan of. Love running the high line. You just can't run into the wall. That does not make you faster, so let's see what we can do here. I think I'm going to not take the apron here on the fast laps. I think that's actually the fastest way to do it. Not quite that much grip out here. I'm going to go ahead and do session optimal. That might give me more information that's actually useful to me.
The leader has just done a 30.54.
And we'll have another chance here in lap 2. I don't know how the time's going to compare, but I guess we're going to find out.
0.11, quicker than second place.
See if we can't cut down a little bit. That actually felt pretty good. That might be better right there. I think the car might have a little bit more grip even with a lap of heat into them. Yeah, that feels pretty good, I think. Okay, second lap might have actually been the better lap anyway. Alright, 30.324. That's pretty good. I think I am okay with that. We'll see how it holds up. 2,000 strength of field, but we got some fast drivers in here for sure. 3,000, 4,000, all that stuff. Just anytime you have a really large field like this, some of the lower half or whatever can drag down the strength of field. Just because of the averages, I guess. I don't know what I'm really trying to say, but don't think we're going to be running the high line for the race, unfortunately. Probably going to be running the bottom, trying to protect our tires a little bit more. Right now, we're looking okay for our time. P1 at the moment. We'll see if it holds. I'm going to do a practice pit in. Ooh, a little hot, but we're good.
Watch your speed
The
limit.
officials don't like the way you're driving.
Very tight
The lap
entry to
breakdown will be
Chicagoland's
if the
pit
car
road
is
here.
over.
Very sharp left turn. Kind of like Iowa in that you just really have to get it turned. Slow down enough and get it turned left. But practiced it a couple of times. Feels like we've got a good handle on it there. But you can see running hard definitely kills that right front. I'm going to try to run the bottom instead. I know tire wear usually isn't too big of a deal here in the Gen 4 series, unfortunately. So maybe we won't have to go too crazy. Easy. Maybe try to keep some track position. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I don't want to be running the high line the whole time, though, because that will just get the car way too tight, I think. Went ahead and moved it all the way down to 60%. I'm not going to bother moving it down in the car anymore. That should be plenty. Do we have anybody else still putting their times in? Yes, we do. We got the 3 finishing up lap number 2. That was our quicker lap, so is he going to be able to beat ours? 30.562. That'll put him in a pretty solid spot there in P6, but not quite up to our 30.3. Anybody else? The real-life driver, Mason Massey. He runs some... I remember he's the one that runs for Alpha Prime sometimes, I think, doesn't he? Doesn't look like he's running any Q laps. 9, the 8 is not. 14. Looks like he's brushing the wall right now, and he's not going to have any time anyway. So it's looking like we're going to hold on to our pole run. Good stuff. 2 thumbs up. But we got to keep the tires on it for the race, and that's usually the hard part for me. We'll see how it goes. We got very humbled in the last O'Reilly Series race I just did. 6,000 strength of field. Pretty absurd. And we beat our car number, which I guess is as good as you could do in a field like that, but still got a good reminder that there's lots of people that are faster than me in that race. Don't want to ever forget that there's always more you can do, ways you can get better. But here's your whole field, all 30 of them. 2 car chose not to qualify. He's the next closest guy to us on iRacing. He's 5,000 as well. Mason Massey, real life driver, 4.4K. He's on here quite a bit. I've raced him a number of times. Really cool. Always love to be able to race against guys that race in real life.
The track temp is 101 Fahrenheit.
Very cool thing that we got here on iRacing. I don't take that for granted. So. Get session last lap ready. 80 laps coming up here. Here's your exact strength of field. Just barely over 2,000. Oops. Wrong button. Come back, Race Lab. 45 laps of fuel, so we're barely going to make it past halfway. We're just going to go ahead and run it dry probably if we do go green long enough. But I could definitely see some yellows happening in this race, given how many cars there are, just by playing the odds there. Probably less likely to get a long green run. More cars, more chances for them to run into each other. But you never know. Sometimes the single splits can kind of surprise you because maybe guys are a little bit more spread out on their iRating and they get spread out on the track a little bit.
There are 2 additional
We'll see what happens
during this race. Have a good race. 5 cars left to grid.
Sure, got that unmuted. And we're going to start rolling here in just a moment. And that is a neon green car behind us. Probably don't have to worry about losing track of where he is. Back there, that's the 6 car, I guess. Looks like it's trying to be a green screen. Getting rolling, pace car taking its time, but we're going. Looks like it's going to be a second gear start, as one might imagine with the powerful vehicles we have here for the Gen 4. We've got Carson Hocevar on our outside, apparently, with the Ride the Dente scheme, the number 4. He's another guy that you might actually end up racing against on iRacing. That races in real life. I raced against him on iRacing before I realized he even raced in real life. Before he was any higher than the Truck Series, I guess. Now he's in the Cup Series, potentially looking to get his first race win maybe next season. He got close. Last year, Atlanta was looking pretty good before that late yellow. But we gotta focus on our virtual race cars here. That's what we're up to at the moment.
Ready, going green.
80 laps here at Chicagoland in the Gen 4 series. We will have control on this restart. No restart zones.
Alright,
The
Colton,
pace car is
get
in.
ready.
Green flag, green flag.
Pretty much go on green. Didn't have much time to spare. A little bit loose. We'll dance it up the track. It would be just fine. Now's the part where we're going to back it down a little bit. Don't hurt that right front if we can avoid it. Try to be a little easier on the exits as well. Down to this bottom, be patient with the throttle. So far so good. 4 is following in our tracks pretty closely. Looks like we got a decent gap
You've just done a
behind him.
30.89. The guy behind has
But
just
I'm not
done
going to push any harder or
30.83.
anything. I'm trying to keep this thing balanced. This car kind of goes faster when you're not pushing tight and stuff anyway. Overdriving actually makes this thing slower. Not only
Okay, Colton.
kills the tires, but you're not going as fast, it feels like sometimes.
Close on lap 41.
It's something I really had to adjust to with the updated Gen 4, because the old Gen 4 was just the old ARCA car where you were driving off the right rear a lot of the time, which meant you could really go for it on the exits and it would actually kind of benefit you. Not really how the new stuff works though, and a lot of the more modern stuff really doesn't seem to work that way a lot of the time. There's a bit of an adjustment there. Remember Justin Yee put out a video not too long ago talking about how he had to adjust his driving after the old ARCA car went away, and that's part of the reason why he hasn't been racing as much, because he was trying to get back to form on that. And I related to that video quite a bit because I knew exactly what he was talking about. How the old ARCA car really rewarded driving off of the right rear tire. But when you try to do that in a lot of the modern stuff and the updated ARCA car and updated Gen 4, if you try to do that and like yaw the car out and just balance it on the right rear, you're kind of just killing all of your tires at once, it feels like, and you're overdriving. It's really not as much of a thing. IU Let's Go. I don't know what that means. But he is P3. And I guess maybe he's talking.
Yellow flag is out.
We got
What? Closed. Pit road is closed.
I'm not even
Race car.
flipping in the mirror. It looked pretty metaphysical.
Oh my god, I'm scared.
That went from very quiet to very noisy, very
Well,
quick.
if you right there, the guy.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have been, but it's over now.
I've never seen physics like that in my entire life. And what I just saw.
Interesting. Still too early to pit, with only 2 sets of tires.
Pit road's open.
Hopefully we've been good about
Yeah, I can see how you feel like that.
keeping our tires okay. It was like the 29 involved in that. Yes, he is sitting on pit road. Just ride around in 4th gear, I guess. Use less fuel. Not that we can make it, but I do think we'll want that extra rotation that more fuel in the car allows. So might as well not burn quite as much if we can avoid it. You never know, maybe when we do eventually pit, that extra lap we get to stay out might be when they wreck too.
Is it over?
Yeah, back through interception. Game is over right now. They just kneeled the ball down.
Oh, they're talking about football. I see. And football playoff stuff is happening, I guess. I'm more of a motorsports and baseball guy, so I don't know quite as much about all that, but I'll watch all kinds of sports stuff, like on YouTube, like John Boy's stuff. He could have a video about a rock, and I would watch that and be compelled. He can make an interesting video about anything, and does make an interesting video about just about anything. But even beyond that, like, I respect all the passion and talent that goes to all kinds of sports. You can only follow so much at once, I feel like. I keep up with motorsports and baseball, and then my brain gets full, I guess. But we are actually already heading to 1 to green. Felt like that went by pretty quick. That's good. Hopefully we didn't hurt our tires too much on that initial run. We'll try to get going again here.
1 lap to green.
Guess we might want to test launch as well, in case the little bit of wear that happened makes things a little more sketchy on the restart. We'll be going green with 71 to go. We do that little test launch here once we get on the back stretch. Feels just fine. Should be A-OK. We'll probably go just about as soon as the pace car is off. Hopefully get ourselves a nice launch.
About to go green. Stay focused.
Alright, back going here.
Pace car is off. Green, green, green.
Who's the DuPont car that laid 5 car lengths back around 20th?
That guy's laying back, I guess. Single file restarts are a bit of a enigma for iRacing, it feels like, a lot of the time. Guys have some issues with it. And keeping things bunched up, it feels like. Doesn't bother me, though, if it means that I can get a better launch and I make some distance. Things are looking pretty good right now. We got 4/10 on the 4 behind us, and already a second back to everyone beyond that. Got the one yellow about 6 laps in. We'll see how things look like now.
The lap time was
Oh, that was my fastest lap of the session. That tells me I should probably back it down a little bit more. Smooth out my inputs a little bit. We don't need to drive away and hurt our right front too much. See if we can't just maintain that gap behind us. Right, that's about the pace I think I want to be hitting. A little bit better rotation when I back it down properly down there, and that's what I want to feel in the car. Still maintaining about half a second back. See that 3 is catching a little bit. He's closed the gap, but he's got to get around the 4 first. Thankfully not a complete wreck fest, as you can get on single split sometimes. Even if we had the yellow, it wasn't like it was immediately into turn 1, which is what happened in that 6,000 strength of field O'Reilly Series race I just did. We were a good 6 wide in that corner too. That was something. Against my free will, we were. Looking like the 3 and the 4 getting a little bit closer to each other back there, about 3/10 between those two. 17 back there in fourth, having a great run as the number 17. I'm going to complete lap 17 for us. 31 laps of fuel. Just focused on hitting my marks down here, getting close to that white line on the bottom.
Pick us up in the grandstand.
And I can. Get some good grip down there. If you can make sure your car gets down there. Found it's a little bit harder to get the car that low in 3 and 4. Seems like the track's a bit tighter over on the 3 and 4 side.
That was 31.46.
Actually feeling a little bit looser maybe. Maybe we're getting on that right rear a little bit. I don't think that's a bad thing though. Able to get a little bit more on that gap behind us, 0.7. The 3 has gained a couple tenths. He might have run a higher line that time because he gained a couple tenths real quick all of a sudden. Yeah, I see him. One of those two guys is higher up the track back there. That's something we would do to defend our spot here. I prefer not to have to do that, but I know track position could be very important. They turn up the heat and start going on that high line. This might be a series where I want to protect, since the tire wear is usually not too big for these cars. You still have to drive it smart and not just kill the tires, but you can get away with more, is what I've kind of learned. Quite countersteer enough there, got a little bit too sideways. 4's on his way. He might have started going higher up the track in response to the 3 making an attempt at him. Yeah, they're kind of mixing it up back there a little bit, going back and forth on what lane they choose. I'm keeping an eye on it. They continue to get closer. I feel like them moving up the track though is only gonna hurt their long run. I've still been able to maintain my low line over here. They're definitely not just letting me take a nap back out here up front. They, making sure somebody's in my rear view. Got something to think about.
That lap was 31.86.
They're side by side back there. Slid through the exit of 4 a little bit too much. Don't really want to be doing that.
You've just done a 31.93. Okay, Colton, you've got half your fuel left.
Apparently half our fuel left. So we got a lot of fuel in this thing. We got a long way to go in this one. That makes me feel even a little bit better now that we're still just hanging out around the bottom of the track while those guys maybe drive a little bit harder. Oh yeah, all of a sudden we gained a couple tenths on them too. I don't know if they were side by side or what, but I'm just going to keep what I'm doing. I'm going to keep consistent and hopefully take care of my stuff.
Somebody lose a wheel?
The car in front
I'd
is
say it
one
was
lap behind.
Shannon Gray, the second.
Something happened. Always a possibility for a yellow at any time too. I think at this point we would definitely come in.
That or is my wheel just now coming out of orbit?
Be an awkward time though. That's why we definitely need tires to compete properly.
Don't know how
If we can make it to the end on fuel.
Almost hit his ass.
Four got the advantage on the 3 at the moment.
Your lap time was 32.12.
Four's actually catching up to us a little bit. I think they both are actually.
Damn, man, my fucking brake pedal's sticking.
That lap time was 32.11. Alright Colton, that's good consistency, keep it up.
We're having equipment issues, it sounds like maybe. It's no good. Oh, I think that's some smoke I saw remnants of here on the front stretch. No caution, but seems like there could be one any time based on what I'm seeing and hearing. Is that the car that created it, the 24 up there?
The car ahead is a lap behind.
Or keeping it around half a second, maybe a little bit closer.
That was 32.13.
A little bit of losing exit, don't want to do that.
Fueling up now should get us to the finish.
We're apparently within the fuel range.
Okay Colton.
That 4 is catching me, I think. Oh, we got some people in the pits. That seems early to me. Laps of fuel for us. And somebody's wrecking on the front stretch.
Heads up.
They're in the grass, but are they going to stay there?
Slow car down low.
Question. Right behind. Oh my goodness.
Car
What
outside.
are we doing?
Outside. is
Sitting right in the
clear.
middle of the track. Wow.
Watch out, watch out.
Just single split things. I don't know if he was having handling issues or what, but that lost us some time for sure. The 4 is on our bumper now. I think we have to migrate up to defend it.
Inside. Clear.
fast your tires coming.
I'm going in, Brandon.
Car ahead is 2 laps behind.
What was getting a little close for comfort, so I'm moving to the high line. Using some tire up. We're getting closer to pit stops anyway, so I feel like I can use my my stuff a little bit.
Okay, Colton. There's a
Get
car
the
ahead that's
feel a
gonna
little
be
bit
heads up.
before running a little bit harder on that high line. Remember where you gotta enter, how hard you gotta enter, feel what the tire's willing to give at the current moment. Getting pretty loose on exit.
Brother.
What the hell are you doing?
Yeah, I'm definitely staying out until this thing runs dry, I think. Based on all the things that are happening.
Pit window is open. You've just done a 32.27.
Inside. Stay high.
More guys trying to pass with their fresh tires. I just ask they don't make a mistake.
Clear
Right next to me or
inside.
anything.
Car inside. Still inside. Clear. Car inside.
I don't know why this guy is
Still
slower
there,
on the
full
straightaway.
time. Clear
It's kind of
inside.
weird.
Okay, Colton. The next car is 2.
I really want to lift for him though. Got someone hot on our tail. He's within half a second still. Watch for some dirty air coming up. And a car in the wall. And coming down the track. What are we doing? Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me.
You're in the middle. 3 wide. Outside. 2 wide.
There goes the lead.
Clear outside if you want it. The next car's the leader.
Estimate 8.
The leader is
laps of
running.
fuel remaining.
32.
Appreciate it, 27.
7.
I know we didn't mean it, but that still sucks.
We're going to need rubber soon. Take it easy now.
Tires apparently very not happy.
Okay, we're halfway to the finish.
That looks like it hurt.
Seeing what the bottom's got at the moment. Man, the car is tight in 3 and 4 now, that's for sure. Right behind Pitt, I think. I think we're actually faster on the bottom in 1 and 2. Yeah, for 3 and 4. Loose race car. I'm thinking bottom 1 and 2, high side 3 and 4. Might want to pit now, try to get the overtake on the guy ahead.
You've got about 4 laps
I just
of
took the
fuel
high
left.
line when I wanted to take the low line.
You got about 5 laps.
Got a lot of things on my mind at the moment. Don't want to do it this time because we got a guy flying up on us. on fresher tires. So we'll probably do it next lap. Oh, the 3 is gone. I wonder if
We're
he
going
sped.
to rubber soon. Take it easy now.
That's crazy.
14 bit, 14
Got
bit.
about 4 laps of fuel left. That lap was at 32.60.
Try to tell the guy behind that we're pitting.
We'll fuel you to the end of the race.
Really didn't want to give away my plan for the leader. I want to try to get the undercut.
Pit box in 10.
Fuel, tires.
3.
Alright, let's have a good
2,
stop.
1. Right here.
34.49. 39 on the left rear, too. Definitely used them up. I think we might have still had the lead, though, if
The
not
lead
for
is
that
pitting now.
Is pitting.
issue with the lap car.
Miller, car number
Move it,
7,
move
is
it.
leading the race. Watch your
You only
barrels as
have
the car
one tire
approaching.
set remaining. The car behind you is pitting.
The next car is car number 21.
Off a pit road here. See if we can't get back to the lead. Tires. More guys pitting there.
There's a car leaving the pit lane.
Definitely want to try to get back to the lead lap just in case.
Wreck.
The yellow
Are you
flag is
kidding
out.
me?
Line up,
You
single
gotta
file.
be
Pit
kidding
road
me.
is closed right now. Left us 4. Car by.
They always wait till the worst time, don't they?
Wow, right when I pit.
You just couldn't just... You knew he was going to go slower into the corner. You couldn't just go below him. I gave you room to go below him. You didn't have to double.
Well, that sucks. We're about a corner away from probably being the lucky dog, too. Oh, that's frustrating. Should have known better,
Ask me, TJ.
I guess, but we made it so far. Have to take the wave around here.
Pit road's open.
It's like the 15 might cycle to the lead. I don't know if he's pit yet or not, though.
Come on, 15.
It's going to be an interesting
The
restart.
leader, Miller, is pitting.
Alright, well, we should get the wave around, I believe.
Mike Tomlin, didn't you get fired from the Steelers?
Car 5. Got the lucky dog. Let them past on the outside.
Here's the 5. Oh,
Picking up a new hobby. I
there
love it.
are no wave arounds, are there? Oh my god, we're so screwed. I just remembered they don't do wave arounds.
Fuck football.
This sucks. Now we gotta fight the 4 for the lucky dog and hope we get a yellow. Dang, man. If we don't get a yellow, the best we can hope for is 7th, unless they wreck and don't bring out a yellow, I guess. That's rough. I'm going to be starting on the inside as lap traffic, I guess. Obviously, we're just going to have to go hard and try to get the lucky dog. Alright.
Is it that Goodwrench car that was all over the place that just caused that caution?
Well, he got dumped. He got dumped going into turn 3. I thought the 27 was going to pass
One
him
to
on
go.
the inside,
Next
but he
time
just
by.
dumped him
Line up
going
on the
into 3.
outside.
I gave
Okay,
them both a
we're
lot of space,
technically
thinking
not a
I'm
lap
gonna
down,
just-
so we're going to be on the right
Wave around,
side.
go, wave around, go, wave around, go.
There are no wave arounds in this series.
Past the 20 car.
Well, everybody figures out where to line up.
Pretty well-timed caution, I'd say.
Well timed for some people, I guess.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, we should be getting a wave around, but it's not letting us, I guess.
Alright, no one's going to listen to the fact that you don't get wave arounds in this
This
series.
is 3-2000, whatever that is. We're on the tail end of the lead lap right now, so if you get another caution, you get a lap back. You got to stay in front of the leader on
Get
this
ready.
restart.
Going green.
Alright, it'll be the 4 launching us here.
3-2000 rules.
Not sure why we're speeding up at the last second like that. Don't like that.
The pace car is in.
It's kind of ugly.
Green, green, green.
But
You're in the top
I guess
10.
it works.
Okay, Colton, the next car is Winter's car number.
The leader is running 16.66.
I tried to run the high line, see what it would do for me, but no.
The yellow flag
You
is
got it.
out.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
were using single
Oh wait,
file.
okay, we're okay. Never mind. We don't need the lucky dog. We're good, we're good,
The
we're good.
leader got wrecked, it looks like.
The leader got wrecked. That sucks.
Yep.
Past the pace car. Catch the 4 car.
Non-driving motherfuckers.
Wow, what a mess this has turned into in terms of the scoring.
Well, that's one way to get your laps
I
back.
don't think we have to let the pace car go by.
Guy in front of me just came to a crawl for no reason
Catch
going
the
into
4
3.
car.
Alright, officer just got a lap back. We got a long way to go. There's the guy.
Pit road is now open.
I don't think you could justify taking the last set of tires, can you? Probably not yet. Especially with not very many people on the lead lap. Although there's going to be a lot now.
4 car.
I don't think you can justify taking the last set at this point.
Car 16 got the lucky dog. Let them past on the
This
outside.
team gets the lucky dog. Lots of guys back in the lead lap now. Will be
Big
P5.
car, turn 1. Man, I'm confused.
Reading is fundamental.
I guess.
Guys trying to figure it out, but they can be they can feel comfortable now. They're back on the lead lap. Got a mix of different tire ages behind us though. That could lead to a messy restart, but interesting to see what those guys up front, what their tire situation is. I guess they probably have fresh tires, although the 5 got the lucky dog that time, is able to get to the lead. He's probably in pretty good shape right now. So he was able to pit as the lucky dog as well.
One lap to green. Line up on the outside.
Yeah, lap car's going to the inside. Trying to see. Yeah, those guys' positions in front of us, they've got newer tires as well, I think. Not counting the lap down cars. Gonna have to be very careful getting around those guys. They're gonna be slower through the corner. Perhaps a little bit unpredictable. So gotta be ready. But P5 not too bad. I'd love to get back out into the open air out front, but 4 is definitely pretty darn close to us on speed, and he's got 1 lap fresher tires. Actually, wait, yeah, no, 1 lap fresher tires. It's going to be hard to get back around him, not to mention the guys up front.
Post car is off, time to do your job. Green flag, you're in 5th.
Some guy's not going.
Just keep hitting your mark. Inside, you're in top 3 wide. Right side, 2 wide, you're in 4th position. Clear inside.
Right, go around the outside.
That's one way to be a roadblock.
They're going too fast for the corner, I guess. Fix it up.
So the leader's got 1 lap fresher tires. Guy in front of us, 1 lap fresher tires.
1.18.
Guy in second has 4 lap fresher tires. So we are at a disadvantage right now for sure. Do we just go for it since we're already at a disadvantage? I think so. That wasn't really that much faster than last lap though.
The lap time was at
The lead just did a
31.00.
30.886.
Big run. Will block us there on the high line. Know what he has to do, I guess. Nobody behind us has fresher tires, so they shouldn't be catching us, I don't think. Dipping down a little bit on the exits. Feels like you can get some cooler track maybe down there. Whoa! 4's losing connection. Hopefully not. I'd like to see this thing through to the end, see if we can't beat him. Since we're very close to him on speed, I feel like. It's looking like he's got me at the moment. I don't want to give up yet.
You're not racing each other, you're not racing us, shit, you're racing.
Underdrove that a little bit.
You've just done a 31.31.
Oh, that's super tight on exit. That didn't work. I just can't quite keep up right now.
Good save, good save.
People saving it back there. Wouldn't mind being able to get the
Nice
fresh set of tires on this thing.
14.
Okay, Compton, there's a car exiting.
Why would you
It's heads
turn
up.
down?
They're trying to cause a yellow.
Y'all are all
Caution,
Yep,
yellow
there it
flag.
is.
They want you in single file.
We got
Pit
the
road
I word
is
being
closed
thrown
right
around
now for
again.
left 15.
Now we got the
you
15 back.
cannot say that.
Car.
Alright, last set of tires.
So it's my fault you turned down as we're entering the corner? You see that I'm on your inside. I don't know what you thought I was going to do there. You thought I was going to back off or something?
Got some disagreements.
You could fucking hold the line, goddamn idiot, man.
No, it's called, you need to understand you're struggling coming off the...
Just
Left
peasant
15,
type shit,
car
man.
by.
You fucking worthless piece of shit.
Oh my god.
Whoa, driver, you cannot say that.
I think he did.
Damn.
It's been an interesting experience. Well, we're going to get our tires now. I imagine everybody in front of us is going to do it, and then we're just going
Oh,
to sprint
man.
to the end.
I love it.
The pit road is now open.
I guess hit some Q laps till this thing's over.
It's my fault you can't. Try to pass you clean on the top, you block me on the top, I try to go to the
I'll
bottom.
be on
you try to the bottom, and
equal
there you go.
playing field here now, assuming everybody pits.
Yeah, whatever, man. Learn how to fucking
Watch your
drive.
speed.
No,
Leader,
it's
Massey
called
is
understanding
pitting.
that you
Watch
were
your speed.
struggling coming
Please
off the
find
corner
your loads.
last
Spoke off of me.
I was hugging down low. You could have had top all day. Nope.
and you kept running up the racetrack.
10.
You're like a turkey with no head. Just kept walking up the racetrack into my lane, so I had to go to the bottom.
1.
But then you turned to the
Right
bottom.
here.
It's not my fault.
Alright. I think I forgot to add fuel. Dang it.
Which part of the track's
Oh.
yours that you own?
92, 92 on the lefts.
Whatever
Thought about
line
right
you
sides, but I don't
running
think
was
that's what
not
we want.
working, obviously. That's why I was catching you every lap. You just didn't know what line to
Okay,
choose.
punch it.
You guys took right sides, maybe?
I was giving you tons of space to
think the
figure it
four
out.
did.
In single file.
You're going to be a slower car, man. You got to be wise enough to get around them.
Wish I had taken the
fucking
fuel. I
chilling,
tried to,
saving my
but there's just so much to
motherfucking
think about
So all you
heading into
idiots
pits.
can crash. I ran 50 fucking laps on my last set to be in third. So shut up, fucking idiot.
Oh my goodness.
No, you can't say that.
Think you did.
Wow, you ran third, and what put you into the back of the pack? I wonder what. 'Cause
Motherfucker Jones wrecked him.
you can't count.
Yeah, you got to have some situational awareness to actually be able to race.
Well, we are going to get 12 to go on
One
green.
left to green. Line up on the outside.
It's all out from here. We're just going to have to
I'm ready to watch the replay.
do our best. Try to get a good launch.
Alright, both of you guys want to see you in the trail at
The,
the end of the
the
race.
25 stayed out. Oh, Jesus. And the 15.
Nah, he just needs his mama to hug him. He needs some love.
15 as well.
I think
This is
we
going
all
to
see
be
that.
interesting. Get one green-white checker in this series. Just bringing that out for no particular reason. I doubt we'll need it, right? Totally.
Hey, 15, you're supposed to be on the bottom, by the way.
Easy there, killer.
Is the 15 supposed to be on the bottom? I guess so.
Get ready. Going green.
Oh, yeah, he is. I thought he was on end of the lead lap. Not so much.
Post car is off. Time to do your job.
Why? Why?
Green flag. Green flag. Caution.
What was the
Yellow
point of
flag.
that?
You gotta be
Line up,
kidding me.
Single file. Pit road is closed.
Why would y'all
Left
slam on the
Whoa, your caution, man. People about run me over.
Base speed is 60. You were going 80 when I set up.
That's terrible.
What a waste of human sperm.
Where's the 22?
You knew what you were doing. That was BS what you just did there. You knew what you were doing.
Awful.
Wow.
That was totally uncalled for, 23. You knew what you were doing. It's all right.
I was holding in gear at pace speed, second gear. I don't know what to tell you, man. You was in my lane, you know.
That sounds like it was payback.
Honestly, what you were doing wasn't working, because that's why you was
You gotta
going.
ruin everything for everybody else.
Obviously, you're an asshole. That's what you are.
You're fucking exactly right. Probably the fucking best asshole you.
Hey, I'll tell you this. You have an I rating of 1257, sir. There's a reason for that. Like, I've gotten wrecked by guys like you the last 6 months. I've lost 1,000 due to shit like that with you guys. So it's I'm not even gonna argue with somebody like you. Like you're no, just no.
Oh, iRacing for real.
You just can go down from other people's bullshit just as much as your own. I don't want to hear it.
24, got the lucky dog, let them pass on the outside. Letter 24, carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out. 10 to go, this time by.
Man, I'm here for it.
Is this
Y'all
guy gonna
keep it
pass
going.
me?
It's getting me good content.
24's got the lucky dog. Alright, take your time. He might be new. Oh my goodness, what is happening?
My bad.
Hey 24, I think you got the lucky dog, man. I think you can go around, can't you?
Coming around the top, boys. A little drunk.
There we go. We figured it out. I think it'll push in the right direction.
Me too, brother.
One to go,
Alright,
next time
let's
by.
try this again.
22, car.
I'll have less time to do it now.
20, car.
$25 may have made the smartest choice of everybody if this
14
thing
rear ends and 6. The blame's on me.
goes as it has been.
Pasta 15, car.
Guys, are these? Oh, right. We're within 10 laps, so those guys go to the back. Hopefully they figure it out before we go green, so that way we don't get delayed. We're gonna get delayed, aren't we?
She starts to foul. Everybody.
Oh my gosh, I still see them
Get
not
ready,
quite
going
figuring it
green.
out yet back there.
I'm gonna get in survival mode right now. I'm done.
The pace car is off, be ready.
You staying low?
Green, green, green.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if we
Oh,
stopped bringing
Nikes.
Car outside, 2. Keep
You
right,
should probably quit rolling them and trying to get a jump in.
clear
So
high.
tight.
If
Not
I wanted to roll the
anticipating
restart, I would have. I promise you that, driver.
needing to go to the bottom there.
Okay, go get it, buddy.
Old tires, I guess I gotta remember too. Going down here.
Try to do the same
Blocking.
thing as pit entry.
Inside. Clear.
If I was really gonna be blocking people after not taking tires, that's something else. Well, maybe he didn't mean to. Maybe he was trying to get out of the way and it was just a bad situation.
30.75. Car inside.
Catch the wall a little bit, we're okay. Feels like the track has gotten so much tighter. I guess it's just the usage. We're not getting nearly as much grip.
5 to go. You're back in 4th position. This is less than optimal.
Really have no excuse. The 4's up there. Except for maybe the excuse of the the guy that slid in front of me. But I'm not going to be doing any excuses. Just going to try to catch up to these guys. Side by side, that should help.
You've got half your fuel left. Car number 19 has just been disqualified.
Somebody got disqualified. Wow. I don't know if this is actually faster, but feels like it helps.
31.02.
Running out of time. They're fighting hard for the win. We got lap traffic coming up. That's scary. After what we've seen this race, that is very scary. I just can't keep up with them, man.
Go Bob. 2 left to go. 2 to go.
2 to go. That lap was 31.13.
Did you move it up, Jacob? Still there. Clear inside.
Man.
No, he did that on himself.
Damn.
They're side by side out of 4, heading to the white flag.
White flag, white flag.
Massey looked like he got a little bit loose there out of 4.
White flag, one more lap.
Went down to the apron. I can't keep up with him. I don't know what happened to me, man. Felt like I was good all race. Just don't have the pace anymore. Oh, they're side by side heading to the checkered flag. Whoa! Whoa, what a finish. Good race, guys.
There's the flag. It's over.
Give me my Xfinity
solid
seat.
work.
Now.
You gotta get better, Daniel.
That's funny.
No, go up then, guys. Good race.
Ford gets the win.
7:13.
I didn't have pace at the end. I don't know. I lost the handle on it when the track got slower, I guess.
14 and 25. I hope y'all lose some ratings. There
Oh
goes
shoot, who
25
is spinning up
somebody
behind
else
us?
again.
I'm scared.
The
Don't
6.
be intangible, please.
God dang.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
I'd like to keep my 0x.
25, I did not hit you up track. You overdrove it yourself. That's your fault.
Alright, well,
That's it.
that was pretty intense at the end. We
Tried to
just
take it 3 wide
didn't quite have the
unnecessarily.
speed to keep up with those guys on the final run. 88.93.
6 of 14 rear-ended you and
Maybe
blame
it would have
on
been
me.
better to just take it easier on those late restarts and protect my stuff a little bit more, but
Yeah.
well, maybe track
Sure.
position's just that important too. But the 4 was able to get it
You
done.
gotta use your brain, driver. You overdrove the corner. What do you mean?
Let's go ahead and see the incidents. It sounds like there were plenty.
I overdrove the corner because the guy took me 3 wide going into the turn for no good goddamn reason, like last minute.
There was what, brother? That's called racing. You left.
Oh, hold on a second. Is this one of those after race lectures about what racing is or isn't? Hold on, let me.
What is the 25 upset about?
Grab your notebook.
I just not understanding why he's mad at somebody for running him 3 wide. Like, that's not racing.
As always, you're full of it, 23. It's okay, though. It's all right.
And if I don't,
Watch the replay, you fucking idiot.
25 is mad at
literally
me or
looking at
something.
it. Like, you see
I mean, he's
that
on
I'm
old tires,
slowing
so
down and you run right
he's gonna
up
get
my
run
ass.
over. That's just how it works.
That is clearly your intention there. You knew what you were doing. You see us checking up in front of you. And you just...
This would be when he went 3 wide, so I guess this is what he's upset about. He's getting loose on the front stretch.
That's great hindsight there. Great.
And then he slides up in front of me.
Shut the fuck up. Listen to yourself, you dumb piece of shit.
It's all right, 1257. It's all right.
That's what made me hit you, you non-driving, dumb motherfucker.
1257.
Do
Go
we
ahead,
continue
1257.
listening
You
to
got it
this,
back,
or?
Go ahead, sir.
That's
Good
kind
night.
of entertaining. Saves me from having
Hey,
to talk.
can I just ask what lap we're talking about, please?
Lap 60 days.
Hey, incidents.
He sees everybody checking
Lap
up in
6.
front of him, and he runs straight up
Ooh,
my ass.
oh!
Watch the above view, the 14 hits the 6 first, and then switch
Couple
to my
things
car.
happened here.
I can't see nothing
first,
but the back of the
that looks like
piece of shit
equipment
DuPont
failure.
car. Then what's the
Then it looks like iRacing failure. The collision really
He
messed
slows
up right
down,
there.
I slow down, but you're already on my ass.
That was interesting.
So what does that tell you? Like, you're too close anyway. You
What a
shouldn't be
weird
that
race
close.
this has been.
That sounds like some pussy shit.
He's getting loose in the front stretch.
You go back
18
to
over
turn
the
three,
X.
I knew what you were doing. That's why I was waiting for you to do the dumb shit you did. Like, it was
Man,
obvious
lots of
what
guys
you
getting
were trying
loose
to
in the
do.
front stretch. I can see how it happens, but
Okay,
man.
I'm gonna put my 2 cents in, and
Oh,
I'm gonna
tire
let y'all go
falling
back
off.
at it. Yes, he is riding your ass.
Trying to
I
get
don't
down to the
see
bottom.
anything too wrong with that. Coming to the restart, you got to be a little bit careful, but it's not his fault that the line stacked up in front of him. Like, he is so close that there's nothing he could have done. I mean, even the 19 got into him after y'all wrecked. So I just think it's just a gaggle effect on a restart. But I'm gonna just let y'all go back at it. Go ahead.
I guess we're gonna find out what those guys were yelling about eventually. Sounds like it was
All I
just a
know
restart
is
mess.
I don't ride somebody's ass on a restart because I anticipate the guys in front of me checking up. So that's all I'm saying.
Ooh, 18 trying to
If you
pit
want to ride
and
somebody's ass,
not
go
succeeding.
to Brokeback Mountain. I ain't with all that. Give me at least a tenth or two.
That did not bring out a caution though.
Because if something that happens, I'm going to look at you like, why were you on my ass? If I
Well, then that's not his fault. That's the entire line stacked.
faded, we're at the back of the field. There's going to be an accordion. We're going to get the last of it. So it's common sense.
I see the whole field getting up on each other's bumper.
I like how the
Coming through.
11's
That's what I
being the
see.
mediator here.
But he's
It's like
not
he's
wrong for hitting
trying to be
the 6
pragmatic.
before I make contact with him.
We're just getting a bunch
listen
of
to what the
tire
fuck you're saying.
readings here, so
You make no
skipping ahead a little bit.
No, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Literally, if you just pause it, you see everybody on the restart is separated. Nobody's riding anyone's ass except the 23. That's what I'm saying. Like that, like on the restart, no one's on each other's ass. There's separation with everybody
I
except the
am
last
tire
3
reading,
cars.
probably from me sliding around.
That's what I'm saying. It was retaliation. He knew what he was doing. That's what I'm not stupid.
Everybody's
he knew
getting
what he was
involved in this.
doing. He wanted
That's
to
really
make
funny.
that abundantly clear.
And we're all
without
starting to
looking
pit at this point
suspect. He knew what he was
in the
doing.
race. Ooh, the 2 in the wall pretty hard
There's
right there.
separation with everybody on the restart, except him.
We'll find out
being
what
the
brought
fifth.
out the yellow that really put us in a bad spot. Should be
So
not
if we're
too
not
long
allowed
from
to
now.
make contact, why did you make contact with me twice prior to that caution?
That wasn't twice. That was one time I passed you and you turned down, literally.
Still haven't seen what brought out the yellow. All my tires falling off at this point. It's pretty close to whenever we pit. I guess those guys are done arguing. 11 has given up and left. There is no peace to be had here. 27 just running into the back of the 15. This was your yellow. So I assume the 15's on old tires and the 27's on new tires.
Everybody else is up against the wall. You're riding half a lane off the wall. Like I can't anticipate where you're gonna go.
Yeah, I just ended up going to the same spot.
Same way I've been going the last 2 or 3 laps.
27 wasn't ready to check up.
You gotta pick a lane. You just can't hog both of the lanes entering the corner. Like, you gotta pick a lane.
What we got next? Lap 51, the 18 into the wall. Ooh, hits the safer barrier real hard. That gets Kurt Busch involved, it looks like, in the Sharpie car, or the Rubbermaid Sharpie car. And somebody else found a way to get in it. Not sure how the 21 ended up there.
And it ain't my fault you got spun out
he's getting
after
loose
me.
on entry and ends up in the wrong place.
Like, you were slow coming off.
Those guys are still arguing. Wow. There aren't very many people left at this point.
To figure out what you were gonna do, but I was gonna pass you either way. I just didn't want to get into you.
And then this weird restart, where the 26 just does not go. He looks like he was at 4th gear or something. This guy doesn't go either.
And if you're gonna save your tires,
What
pick a line
happened?
and just get out the way. I don't know you're saving tires. I just think you're just backing up way too early before you're into the corner. Like, I don't know what the hell you're doing.
Tell me that's not it. This
Hell,
little
I thought
thing.
It was a lap or two. I looked
That
at
can't
my
be
relative
it.
like, oh,
They
he's
said
on the
lap
lead lap.
63 or something.
He's just slow.
Lap 63. Okay, everyone's fine.
I was doing good until the 27 dumped the 15. I was going to get a top 10 easily. I passed 10 cars on that first run. I started all the way in the back. I went from
That's what started all this.
3rd to like 10th.
Really?
So I was running guys
the
down. I was just
23
hoping we didn't get a
turns
caution. I
down.
didn't need a caution.
I mean, you just got to be ready to run the high line there. I mean, 14's a little high up the track, but I don't understand why everyone's so mad about this. 23 just runs it down to the apron, and then the 25 wrecks him. Why is he not mad at the 25? The 25 just ran through him. That's the worst thing I've seen yet. He just doesn't lift for him and runs through him. Interesting. So that's the yellow. Nothing there. Yeah, this was the restart that wasn't. So we're all checking up here. I guess the insinuation is that the 23 did this on purpose. I don't know if he did. It looks like everyone's just stacking up. I mean, he didn't give any room. That's for sure. I don't know. That just looks like people not knowing how to single file restart to me. And it just coincidence that those guys ran into each other, because I don't even know why the 23 would be mad at the 14 for the earlier thing. It looked like they just doored each other a little bit on entry. Which, you know, it's stock car racing. So I don't know if the 23 did it on purpose, but it just looked like a regular restart accident to me. And the 25 gets loose in the front stretch. I thought he was blocking, but he was just losing the handle on it. Driving way too hard with those old tires and then sliding right in front of me. I had to pull the parachute for him. Damage Which car is here? 25, no idea where the 25 is going. That was a terrible move. The 25, I understand the idea of not pitting, taking the old tires and taking it out front, especially with how many yellows and stuff there were. We don't just get to see how old the tires were, but you got to be smart and know that these guys are going to be much faster, and you're just trying to maintain as much as you can, as much track position. Sliding up in front of guys and just doing all that stuff is just going to get you wrecked. So you just got to know you're not going to win the race when you make a move like that unless you get instant yellows. Other than that, you're just trying to keep as much as you can. But that'll do it for this one. That was a messy one, for sure. Thankfully not for us, we were able to keep the 0x. A little bit disappointing because I felt like we were pretty darn strong, and then we lost all our track position from the badly timed yellow and wasn't able to get it all back. Lost some of the speed we had by the end of it, but still got a decent P4 out of it. And we'll see what the race results page thinks of it. My guess is we'll probably lose like 1 iRating or something. It's probably going to be pretty close to breaking even, if I had to guess. But we will see. Got some safety rating back, though, which will be good. Oh, hey, that's better than I thought, actually. I guess being a larger field, you've got a little bit more leeway. So almost back to A499 after the 8X in O'Reilly Series Racing. Back over 5,500, 5,502. As we'll get 117 championship points for our P4 finish. The number 4 looking for his Xfinity ride for beating Mason Massey. Yeah, with a nice photo finish to the line, .011. That was exciting. That was fun to watch. At least we got to see a exciting finish in front of us, even if we didn't get to participate in it. Well, moving down now. The rest of your race results. The 3, I don't know what happened to him. He was in contention as well, obviously. But maybe sped while heading to pit road or something. I don't know. But that'll do it for this one. Now, lots of arguments. We had some like short track tempers on a big track. But thankfully able to stay out of the mess ourselves, get a top 5, and have a clean race. So that'll do it for this one. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.